I be feeling like a man, posing like I'm Jojo with a stand. Shorty level when I hit it, you can dance.
Hold up.
Bitch, I'm fresher than a prince. Got your girl doing my nana splits. Whoa, when she fall in love, I move on to the next again. There you go again with that flow that retire. Just built like an artist, time to get sold in an art show. I pulled up the last 5 nights, calling my Ubers like usual, huh? Girl, get a clue, you'll read a room. You the next boatload of cargo, huh? Watch me, girl, best take your time, cause we know this going in, but enjoy the ride.
Alrighty, so I know all of you guys have been waiting for this technique. Now, this technique is 10 shadows technique. Very interesting thing to try to say fast. But yeah, so there are actually sneaks for it, and it will be coming out soon. I do understand that it's pretty awkward technique to think about, because it's just pure summoning, right? So it's not like you're gonna be completely rushing people, right? So here's the first one, which is going to be the frog move. Now, I completely understand if you're pretty confused about it, because so am I, but this image should sum it up. As you can see, they have animations made for it, so everything there is all hooked up. So there'll be a nice clean animation hooked up for it, so you won't have to worry about anything like you know, it breaking that much. Plus it'll be easy for him to fix anyway, right? But now they've got the animations all set up now. Also, they're still working on it. Anyway, the next one we're gonna have to worry about is the elephant technique, which I'll show you the GIF for it, and then I'll show you the games version. Now, I do understand that the elephant technique will be a weird one because it's more on the end of the newer one. I was at the end of the previous season, where he used it. He used it against the blood user, which I completely have forgotten his name. So as you can see, this is it. He summons in this guy and it sprays water, which I guess it will be kind of like a tsunami wave for us. Now, I do understand tsunami waves may be a bit overpowered because it's going to be huge AoE. May not do a whole lot of damage, but it probably will, since it will be an innate curse technique, which is supposed to be insanely overpowered, because, you know, you can't use other curse techniques with it normally. Okay, now the next one we're going to have to worry about. The next one we're going to have to heavily worry about, because first of all, I'm going to show you this sneak. So first of all, that's what the elephant looks like. It's going to be animated as well. Okay, all these are pretty much going to be animated. The next one we're going to have to worry about is the bird. We don't have much information on this. So as far as we know, it can attack with lightning. But I'm curious as to whether we can use it as a flight transportation move, which would be insane for saving us time with dashing on the map. And it will make people hunting the heavenly blades a lot easier, and curse fingers and other things. Okay, cursed items, cursed tools, whatever. Should make all of that a whole lot easier. Now, I completely understand if you're a bit confused as to where to get this. I plan to get it because I'm pretty sure, I'm almost certain that he's going to have his wolf. And since his wolf can evolve, I'm curious as to whether this is going to take us. The next one I do want to get is one that hasn't even been promised to the game yet. It's the... I haven't read the manga, so you wouldn't know unless you read the manga, really. But with her technique, to pretty much say, if she hits you with a normal punch, you can amplify its weight. Which, if you can imagine, if she hits you with an object, amplifying its weight, you know what I mean? It's super overpowered, so... yeah. Be kind of insane. But apart from that, yeah. Now, I understand a whole lot of you haven't actually seen the gameplay, so we're going to be messing around and seeing how well we can do. Now, we are considered decent high in the ranks of the game. Oops. We're a special grade 4, which is not too bad. Special grade is pretty weird to get. Now, we can't get past this because currently Prison Realms don't exist. But, yeah. Now, we have gotten ourselves some Sukuna fingers and among some other drops, okay? You can see we've got 8 Sukuna fingers. We need to get more. But yeah. Alright, so we're going to enjoy ourselves a couple missions, and then we'll talk about the game a bit more as we do it and have a bit more fun. Now, I understand most of you guys have not played this game. The majority would have, okay? But, you know, still haven't. Now, while we're also going through this, there are reinforcement techniques in the game, you know, for your curse power and then your reinforcement, which reduces damage. You can apply those with other buffs. For example, if I multiply it with overtime, okay, and then say if we go to the idle transfiguration, the perfect version, which should be That's my Snapchat. Oops. And then yeah. See that? Now you will of course have like a complete face and stuff. You can kind of see it there. He looks like the dude from Hellboy, you know, like the fish guy. Alrighty. Now I completely recommend you click Alt and apply a shift lock here because I forgot to do that. And then just mess this guy up, because if you have Rika right now, she hasn't been nerfed yet, so she's insane. There are very few enemies who can counter Rika. And if they have Rika, you may be a little bit stuck with that hand ability hit you. It just does a lot of damage, really. And all it really does is knock you up instead of away. So you're going to get hit by more of it and more of it unless you can dash out of there or use an escape move. Now, unfortunately, these chests only have the possibility to give you legendary. They're not guaranteed, unlike the bosses, which we will hope some spawn. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till the bosses spawn, and then we will show you some clips of us fighting those, since I'm sure that will be a tad bit more exciting.
Fuck out of here with all that bullshit.
Alrighty, boys. So I'm back. I just had a shower. Well, I had to have a shower, but yeah. Okay, so the boss just spawned, as you can see. You know. I'm gonna have a shower, and then, you know, I got changed, got something to drink, and then I came back. So, time of that, 2 sets of bosses spawn. So the boss spawns happen quite fast, so you don't really have to worry. Rune boss is probably one of the easiest bosses, okay? You don't really need to go all out for him. I personally, just to make it a little bit faster, would use like a mode. But for now, I'm just gonna use this and that, you know, just activate your fist and then curse reinforcement. Alright, you can just dash in front of him and just mess with him. Oop. 3, 2, 1, and that. Rika is insane. He does have this really annoying move he's about to do. He does like a ground slam. Thankfully there's something above me. But use Rika. Rika is stupid. Broken, and it's gonna get reworked, which is also amazing. Whether there'll be enough for a buff, I'll show you guys when it happens, because I'll make a showcase. Now, there are a few chests here. Sometimes chests do glitch in walls and stuff, so you just gotta be a tad bit careful when that does happen. So, yep, or they might just go all the way down. The floor is, you know, physics applied to chests, they do fall. But when they're circling the map, thankfully they don't go too deep, so you can still reach them. And now, yeah, pretty much just gonna do a run of each boss apart from Volcano DD. Alright, let's just wait for the rock boss to spawn real quick. Alrighty, boys, for some reason it took forever to spawn, but finally we got the rock cardinal. Everything else seemed to spawn before it, even though, yeah, whatever. So, you just grab the quest and we teleport right there. Now, my next video will probably be towards like every single boss at the same time, some singular ones, because I feel like that's more what people want. Now, you know, I'll show you another way for those people who can't reach the quest and just want a chance at getting the better drops. But alrighty, so we're gonna fight him now. This is gonna be kind of awkward because he is considered to be one of the most strongest, and his domain is the consistent damage. So at the start, he'll consistently damage you no matter what you do. You can't use moves, you can't hit him back. So you'll be focusing on dodging. Now there actually are countermeasures which I will show you. So I will allow him to catch me in his domain. One would be, that I can mention off the top of my head, Infinity, which is, it's like a move that doesn't allow you to take damage. It's like an iframe move, completely iframe. Gives you iframe, allows you to do damage moves for a limited time. It's from Gojo's technique, the Limitless. And yeah, just adds like an infinite space between you two. Holy shit, I've been hit. Yeah. Guy's actually pretty good at dealing damage. I recommend keeping distance and not do what I'm doing, because you can cancel all of your moves. Speaking of, why is my G move not working? Yep. I do know that, yeah, I can see why Rika definitely needs a little bit of rework. Some of her moves sometimes don't work, but apart from that, I like Rika's moves. Okay, then they sometimes move. If they don't work, they usually just cancel themselves out and then work next time. Again, apply it again. Yeah. You can't stack it, but it basically just restarts. For some reason, this one you're able to do it just in rows. There's the cooldowns, you know, for some reason faster, and you know, activation time, but whatever. Kill myself a tad bit. There we go. Okay. We'll get caught by this. Okay. Now, you pretty much, well, the way that works, I'm not sure if it still works, is you could activate your simple domain inside of their domain, and it pretty much would just allow you to. See? Oh no, don't take me. He's gonna take me out of it. Ah! Yes, Rika, mess him up. Quickly blow up all the spores that I've generated. Yeah. A bit hard to hit him in their own domain to get all that health buff and damage buff, so you're gonna be dealing less damage, but you know, not much you can do, right? Okay, let's take off shift lock real quick. This is actually stuffing us up more than anything. I'm spamming B, but nothing. Okay, there we go. Nothing was happening. Yeah, I know, yeah. Unfortunately, the game's great. The game's amazing, but unfortunately, there's for example, this against Domain. I did get rid of my fist damage. I sacrificed my fist damage for a bit more Rika damage, but I probably am realizing now I shouldn't have done that. Oh. The good thing is though that you know you get a lot of chests from this, which is kind of insane. You can just heal. Having a reverse curse technique, which is kind of easy to get the higher you get up. Pretty insane. Allows you to take a lot more damage. But yeah, I do recommend when fighting this one, just be careful. Don't fight it as close as I did. As you saw, you take a lot of damage. Oh, why couldn't that be the scythe? Why? Yeah, no, it's the only time today I'm gonna get that. I mean, probably not, but like, you know. If I keep farming, I could definitely get another one, but it's just like the fact that... Evil! Alright, now there is something I do want to help you guys, not really help you guys, I do want to recommend, okay? So, this isn't to do with the game, it's just an actual recommendation. Something, so, an anime, okay, yes. New anime came out, which a lot of people have been skipping over, and it's actually really good, so this one. Think of Rimuru if he was born a human and he only had his gluttony skill, which is fucked in its own sense because it pretty much means he is Rimuru. I don't know. He's not a monster, but think of like a human becoming a monster, really. In that sense of, it's like genres, I'd say, it hasn't had itself, I'd say weak to strong, born in an isekai type world. Yeah, no, it's a nice. You should just watch the first episode. You'll see what I mean. It's a really good anime. You know, it's got good revenge in it as well. Plain. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys all later. Pray for me. I need a scythe.